Hey guys, so welcome to week 7. This is what you're going to be completing this week. You're going to watch the entire video on slide 2, which is this video, so you are on the right track. You're going to read through the whole slideshow. It's only like 5 slides. Attend your Zoom meeting on Thursday at 1:30. Remember, that's a separate grade. Easy 100. Complete the ed puzzle called Dilations, and that is a link that will get you right to the ed puzzle. Or right to ed puzzle, not to this specific one, but it'll be set up there already. That's going to be 20 points. It's only 2 questions and it's less than 3 minutes. You're going to complete 2 buzz math assignments, one on reflections, which was last week, and one on dilations, which is this week. They're each going to be 30 points, and then you're going to answer 20 questions on prodigy. That'll be 20 points. All of that added together is 100 points, and then you're going to play Dreambox for 40 minutes with 20 minutes on an assigned focus lesson, which we've talked about, and that's a separate grade on course as well. So as I was making this week's assignment, I know I said we were going to be doing dilations and rotations this week, but I decided to just do dilations because it's just too much to do in one week. These are more involved than the prior reflections and translations. So we'll do dilations this week, and then next week we'll hit rotations. All right, so this is where my video is going to go. Translations and reflections, quick review. So remember, translations, you're simply sliding up and down and left and right, and it's represented by adding and subtracting from your x and y values. Reminder, the x-axis is left and right, and the y-axis is up and down. With reflections, it's like flipping over. It's represented by changing either your x or y value to the opposite, depending on which axis you reflect over. So that means that if it was a negative, it becomes a positive, or if it was a positive, it becomes a negative, depending on which way you're flipping. And you would know just based on which way you're flipping and looking at the coordinate grid. As a reminder, to determine where to plot your image point, the prime point, which is like the second thing that you plot, count how far your original image point is from the axis you are reflecting over. So if your pre-image point A is 3 units away from the x-axis and you are reflecting over the x-axis, then your A prime needs to also be 3 units away from the x-axis. So that's fairly simple. These should have been pretty easy, and if you're having trouble with them, please let us know. So dilations. Dilations are making an object larger, which is an enlargement, or smaller, which is a reduction, but keeping the ratios of the x and y values proportional. Remember when we went over proportional relationships? Y over x needs to equal y over x throughout the relationship in order for it to be proportional. So here's an example. It's an x and y table. We have 4, 8, 12, 24, 100, 200. So your y over x needs to equal your y over x, which needs to equal your y over x, and if they do, then it's proportional. So y over x, 8 over 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 24 divided by 12 is 2. 200 divided by 100 is 2. So when each y over x value is calculated, we get 2. That means the relationship is proportional. Keep this in mind when working with dilations. Each x and y value of a pre-image must be multiplied by the same number or the scale factor to create its enlarged or reduced image. Watch the ed puzzle first. That's going to give you more information on this. But all you're doing is multiplying your x and y values by the same number. Either it's 1/2 or 3 or 12, whatever it may be, the scale factor. And it's going to get either bigger or smaller. But it's going to get bigger or smaller proportionally. So it's not like it's going to end up being a funky shape after you change it. It's still going to be the same type of shape. It's just a different size. So here are some real life examples of dilations. When you go to the eye doctor, they put eye drops in your eyes so that your eyes dilate. This makes your pupils big and allows the doctor to see inside. So here you see normal pupils, and these are dilated pupils. Maps. Imagine if the city you were in was as small as the map you were looking at. Impossible. Want to solve a crime? Dust for fingerprints, then zoom in on them to analyze who the suspects could be. Ever zoom in or out of a picture or words on your phone? Dilation. So dilations are used honestly all the time in real life, probably more than we use anything else. So it's important. I want to know how you guys are feeling this week. Drop a meme or multiple memes, write to us, or post pictures on the slide. We miss you guys a lot, and we want to know how you're doing. All right. So hopefully this week's pretty simple for you guys. Going back to here, just remember, watch this entire video. If you happened to make it to this point, excuse me, I would like you to leave a comment in Google Classroom, a private comment on this assignment with your sibling's name. Choose a sibling and give me their name. So make sure you watch this entire video, read through the slideshow, which we just did, attend the Zoom meeting at 1:30 on Thursday, complete the ed puzzle, complete the 2 buzz maths, 20 questions Prodigy, 40 minutes Dreambox, and then you're done. All right. Make sure 20 minutes of those of that is on an assigned focus lesson. All right. So let us know if you have any questions. We miss you guys lots. We love you guys lots. And we will talk soon. Bye, guys.